I recently found out that I was conceived through my mother's affair. I have always loved my mom and dad so much, but after hearing this, I was very shaken up. I have only met my biological father a few times when I was very young and don't know much about him. In fact, I don't think of him as a father. So she thought that her dad was her not real dad this whole time, and now she's like, wait, no, actually that man you met a long time ago, that was your dad.
Yeah.
Wow. I am 16 and I've been looking at college. I have always stressed about paying for college, and my parents always say they will help, but I don't want them to feel like they have to. When we don't have a lot of money, period. I have been thinking about contacting my biological father and asking him to pay for my college tuition because he has never done anything for me. I feel as if I am owed at least this. Am I a bad person for thinking this? This took a turn that I just wasn't expecting.
I think maybe there's some anger
Yeah.
here, and it's like, well, give me some money. That's how.
This feels like
that's how I'm
ransom
lashing
or
out.
something.
That's how I'm lashing out. Look, she could lash out in other worse ways, I suppose. She's just asking for some money.
This is a weird one, Josh. I don't even know it. I'm just so floored by the twist at the end. I thought this was going to be how do I forgive my dad? How do I contact him? Instead, it's I want his money to go to school. That's just weird. Like I understand the angst and the anger, but that's not directed properly. You've missed the mark.
That's what I'm saying. She just has some anger, and she's trying to figure out where to put it.
Here.
Think about this. Like, if she met this guy before, this must have been a family friend or something that the mom had an affair with. How could the man not want to be in your life, even if it was? Even if it wasn't a affair? I mean, you got a 16-year-old girl who's like thrown the ultimate loop of like, hey, dad is not biological dad. It's actually Jim.
Yeah,
from The Office.
Who you met 12 years ago.
You ever wonder why Jim just stopped coming around suddenly?
That was why.
Because Daddy found out about Jim.
You know, some situations it's hard to even give advice. You just have to say, this is a sad situation. I don't really know how to help, but your anger is directed in the wrong location.
I think that's what she needs to hear.
I just don't worry about the money. That's not gonna help anybody.
College isn't gonna fix your problems. Maybe a trade school.
What trade should she go into, Josh? Welding?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Welding. That's a nice way to.
Okay.
Because you have to be very disciplined in how you interact with those tools. And she needs some discipline in how she's interacting.
Okay.
Look, I know we're being a little bit glib here.
Facetious is what the word is.
Yeah, this is clearly a serious issue. But I think that the thing we said at the very beginning is the best thing, and that's you're angry and you don't know what to do with your anger, and that makes sense. That 100% makes sense.
Yeah.
I would try to have a relationship with your dad, but also you shouldn't have to be the one to
initiate that, obviously, but that's the world that we live in. So you're gonna have to be the bigger person, I suppose. But
once again, a story where the kid has to be the parent.
Yeah, these just keep rolling in. This is just a common tale, Josh,
and it's gonna get more common. It's gonna get more common.
I'm sorry about this. This is a real downer one to me.